Hey guys, Omni here. We are back with episode 6 of The Flash. Last episode was pretty interesting. We had our introduction to Psyche, who seems to possibly be the host of one of the natural forces that kind of coexist along with the Speed Force. Barry goes into a coma at the end of this exchange, this fight to try to heal from some of his wounds. Frost is being hunted by the government, FBI. I can't remember who that woman actually worked for, who came to Joe in the end. And the Speed Force reveals that she has been attacked for whatever reason, one way or another. The Speed Force is existing in mortal form right now, and the assumption is that the other forces took the opportunity to try to destroy her, because she said Psyche was one of the two people that attacked her. So I got a lot of questions as far as that goes. So are they hosts like Barry of the Force, or are they the embodiment of the forces like Nora? Very curious about that, because Psyche definitely kind of seemed to have some real world kind of motives for what he was doing. So I don't know. I got a lot of questions, but I'm really interested to see where it goes from here, how long Barry's going to be out, if, not just we come back in this episode and everything's fine. Cecile getting to save the day for the most part last episode was really cool. Seeing her in the Thinker's chair was badass. I really liked it. I really liked last week's episode. So I'm really excited to see where we're going from here. Remember, guys, full unedited reactions are available on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, doing all the DC shows. So everything that I'm reacting to on the channel, we'll have an uncut over there as well, just in case you're interested. But let's go ahead and dive into episode 6 of season 7 of The Flash. Here we go.
Wait, what's that? Yeah, just some
What the
guy
fuck?
cosplaying.
What?
World?
Some Flash, you fucking with Tom again? Oh, come on, Jurassic Park, for real? We got a T-Rex. Yeah, we got a T-Rex. Oh my God, what the fuck? Well, that's one way to start the episode. And we got it 24 hours earlier. Great.
My beautiful boy. I'm giving him all the strength I can to heal him. Which means I'll be weak for a bit longer.
Because Psyche and Fuerza attacked you?
Exactly.
I just think it's like they're just putting Barry in the closet. We'll get him when we need him.
When I was reborn, I was surrounded by light and love. Then came the pain. I could feel these forces of nature were like me, only evil.
If they're like you, then why are they trying to kill you?
Why are they evil?
We are gonna figure out a way to keep you safe. Somehow.
Holy Henry T. Sampson. Yeah, actually, she knows my name.
I think she does.
Okay. Behold believers. They can detect foundational isotopic signatures. So we won't just know they're coming.
We'll know whoever it is, like a Fuerza, which one is headed our way. How long would it take to make enough amplifiers?
We have everything we need in the Star Labs van, so we could build them as we go.
So let's do this, baby. This Team Chesco's on the case.
Chesco? Oh my God, that's so fucking cute.
Sensor is ready.
Excellent. And that means it's time for coffee and a cronut.
Coffee and a cronut. Actually, there's a sip and dash in Masonville.
Looks like we're ready to go.
Okay.
Why? I think it's the neutrino filtration is glitching on us.
Cisco.
The fuck is this?
Okay, hold up. Where's the van?
Did they get transported in time? What did the machine say? Barrier?
But don't worry, okay? time tomorrow, Barry will be back to his old self, healed, wrapped up on the couch, full BBB style. Barry's blanket burrito. It's hard to explain.
No, I understand.
I want to show you something. Come with me.
You're gonna be a burrito.
Tell me you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Does it have anything to do with Space Jam being back in stock?
At that blockbuster video that
What the fuck?
So, tonight we're gonna party like it's 1998?
What the fuck?
we are stuck in the 90s? Yo, this is so epic.
Oh, she see, he see.
Oh.
Okay, Cheesy, why don't you calm down? Do we desperately need to figure out a way to get back home? Also, yes.
Well, how are we supposed to do that without a DeLorean or a hot tub?
By looking at what brought us here.
So there's a new force in town, and
And it can control time.
yeah, okay, we gotta get out of here and warn the team. The Speed Force isn't safe.
Is it Power Rangers Time Force?
We need to know exactly.
Sorry.
Time to go shopping.
Man, there's a tech station right here. I can't believe you just used junk to fix our sensor.
I just think of it as one repurposed false finder.
The sensor seems to think they're in here somewhere. Let's do this.
We gotta blend in. We gotta
Oh
kick it
my
up a
god.
notch.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
Carry the 2.
No, you don't carry the 2.
Okay, swivel. It's on bounce.
He looks like a young Diedrich Bader in the face. Sorry, that's the sound that thing looks like it's making to me.
Who are you?
Oh, we're students. Just like you.
Yeah, you guys talk like my dad.
Come on. We are 17.
I'm 16.
We love the real world. We like Beanie Babies and The Matrix.
Hasn't come out yet.
Ah, shoot. See, I had a feeling. Wait a second. How did you know that?
This isn't right.
Mm-hmm.
It knows I broke free. It's gonna start over. Oh God.
Oh, not again.
Are they getting groundhogged? I mean, it didn't take their clothes or reset any of that. Just set them back at the beginning. Does it still have their scanner, or do they have to rebuild that?
Yeah, I do.
Who are you?
Oh, what?
Dude, it's me, Chester.
Does he think he's...
No, I don't know you. Stranger danger.
Cisco? How old are you?
I'm 7, you predator.
Oh God, no!
I think it's 1998.
No!
I don't want to get in your venom.
I'm not trying to hurt you. Listen, just listen. You're 30 and you're a scientist.
Practical magic,
Star
sphere,
Labs,
fallen.
Remember? What about visiting Atlantis? Or King Shark versus Grodd? Please tell me you remember Game of Thrones.
Little finger.
A little finger.
The Iron Throne.
Oh my God.
The reigns of Castamere.
Yes.
Chester.
Wow. 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 Just don't remember season 8.
But why didn't you get whammied?
I think the sensor absorbed the temporal energy and shielded me. Only by the looks of it, that's not happening again.
Oh, no.
Mm.
We have to fix this. Hey, maybe we can figure out what's so special about December 4th, 98. The X76 power converter. They just sold the last one to that guy. I say we just offer to buy it back from him.
No, we can't go after him.
Okay, why not?
His grandfather?
We can't go after him because he's my dad.
Oh, shit.
last person who'd want to help right now. Look, my pops was a very smart guy who traveled all the time trying to get rich off of his latest invention. So,
Look, whatever happened,
tomorrow, my dad dies in a car accident on his way to some big meeting in Coast City. Today's the last day I see him alive.
this could be your chance to talk to your dad.
Can I help you, kid? I'm throwing it away now so that he can find it later. When he needs it. Plus, he gets the joy of learning to see treasure where other people see trash. When it comes to him, I don't believe in quitting.
You don't care about your work more than your son. You care about your work because
I'm just a man trying to do the right thing. Make my son proud. Yeah, this is weird.
Yes! Yo, nerds! Been looking for you!
What the fuck?
You ever seen Space Jam? 4 times, man! Now it's time to kick you wannabe Urkels to the curb. Because whoever you two are,
Oh!
you don't belong here. And you two gotta go.
Things don't work out after 1998 for this guy, do they? So he wants to just stay here. Oh! What the fuck?
It was the second string quarterback that led the team to victory. Not me, dumbass. I got injured. I have no future!
That's weird.
Damn.
Because your future looks bright to me. You dweebs really think you can stop me? You tripping.
Oh! Oh! Oh no. Oh hell yeah. Yeah.
Which means we know it's one of the forces. We're just trying to figure out which one. This used to be a tablet.
Oh my god. What is this? I am loving this. But it's not just the 90s, man. It's rewinding even past that. It's all over the place.
You dead?
Hell yeah.
Frost. Caitlin.
Thanks for joining.
She looks like she does the weather. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about the opening of this episode. It's a good looking T-Rex. It looks dope, man.
stop letting one moment in your past define all the moments in your future.
Future's on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to decide what happens from now on. Not just for me, but for everyone.
Oh, wait. No, wait. What are you doing?
Time to bounce.
What? They're back in the present now. Well, there we go. Barry's back already.
Finding Dion yet? Not once did he mention chasing after you.
Well, unlike the others, he might not know that I survived.
That makes sense.
You know, it's weird.
I think something's off about her story.
It's like he's the opposite of the Speed Force. He's the
Still Force. Okay. So who wants to bet
You're staying here tonight?
in a rage of all that emotion,
Way if the satellites
she attacked them? Barry knows something's off.
I don't care if she's Xena, warrior princess. I'm finally free to live my own life, and no one is gonna take that away from me. Bring it on.
That's not the right attitude to go with on this. Just saying. Might need to chill. All right. I really like this episode. I dropped the remote. Man, I really dug it. You know, for having Barry out of the picture throughout the entire episode, well, yeah, mostly the entire episode, and having this all come down to Chester and Cisco was just charmingly brilliant and hilarious. I really liked their dynamic. I mean, I've liked their dynamic this entire time, But I really liked seeing them, like, seeing us spend a lot more time with them, because it was a lot of fun, especially with this premise of them going back into the 90s and just kind of experiencing that nostalgia. It was a lot of fun, man. I mean, that was my prime period. I was born in the tail end of the 80s, so I lived through all of that. So I was like, oh my God, the memories. But I like, was his name Dion? I like that whole storyline with him. And again, another human that now has these powers. This isn't like entities taking form like we see with Nora. These are people that are just now taking these powers. So, like, I'm really confused about her narrative. And I feel like there's some holes in what she's saying, what's happening, what's being done. So yeah, I'm a little confused. But I'm really liking this exploration of these forces, and also kind of like her not trying to understand human emotions, which is another reason why I'm starting to think that maybe they didn't attack her or seek her out in her weakness or attack her. I think in her jolt of fury, when Barry's love reignited the Speed Force, and that jolt of power that came through her, like she said, she started feeling all these rush of emotions that started with the love, and then it just twisted out of the control. I think maybe she attacked them and provoked this whole thing, and then that's what weakened her. She got her ass beat because she provoked the other three forces. That's my theory right now. That's what I'm working with, because like some of what she's saying doesn't add up. And it also goes to show because she doesn't really understand the emotional aspect of it. And that's something we've seen time and time and again with her trying to talk to Barry and appeal to him. It was always with this greater sense of like, we have to do this because it's what we have to do. Like this objective, distant opinion and view of the world, of the time, of what Barry needs to do, unfeeling in a lot of ways. And it uses his mother's visage to earn his trust. It's not like they're a malevolent force, but they definitely leave emotion out of the picture. It's what needs to be done. And now being confronted with all of these emotions, because it was Barry's emotions that brought her back into fully charged existence, I think it infused with her, and it's just raging through it. It's just like rocking her brain to the core. She didn't know how to handle it, and now she's like just trying to understand these emotions, where they come from, because she also doesn't understand Barry's coping mechanisms, why she chose this face. Like, she's concerned and guilty in some ways of having done that. So there's a lot of new feelings and things that the Speed Force seems to be experiencing in the wake of this. And I think Barry notices that, because there's some exchanged glances that I think he after his little rest thinks he might be aware of some things that we don't know yet. I love the focus on Chester in this episode, because he's, I think, deserved a lot more screen time than he's gotten. And I think this episode allowed him to just shine. Like, he was so endearing, and he's always been endearing, but I like we get to see a bunch of different layers of him in this one, a bunch of different bits in this that where you can show a little more of his emotional range and his backstories, his ties with his father, and that relationship that, you know, I like that whole angle is like sometimes, you know, looking back on something, you might not see the full picture, and you've got this idea of it that you've lived with your entire life. I mean, I kind of had that with my own father for a really long time. And, you know, when you reach a certain point as an adult, you can kind of look back and you can understand, at least maybe not forgive, but at least sympathize. And in this case, he learned something good about that whole thing. Like, he misunderstood his father that entire time, and then realized that everything his father was doing, everything his father did, was just to have a better life for Chester, and to give him things he didn't have, to teach him things he didn't have growing up, to give him the tools to be the guy who's part of Team Flash now, you know, without the things his father did, none of that would have happened. And he got to kind of have that realization on his father's final day. And I thought that was sweet. I thought it was beautiful. Again, some really good CGI effects in this one. The T-Rex looked great. The submarine, I even really like the effects on the, like on Dion, with him. And I like his motivation like that. Like, we see that kind of character a lot. It's like, there's one moment in their life that they feel like that was the best things that have ever been. It spirals out of control. There's people that live in their glory days in high school and they don't really move past it. I like that. But Chester was able to reach him and get him to go past that point, you know, and try to live up to the potential he had back then. But then again, this guy's like a demigod with the power to control time, and who knows what he's going to do with his motivation now. But I like that element to it. I really like this episode. While it was small on the superhero-dom, I really appreciated everything they did. And then they had a lot of fun with the pockets of time blipping around through everything, like with Iris looking all fire in her like 70s get up, and then of course freaking hippie Frost and weather woman weather person freaking Caitlin. I loved it, man. And then Joe looking smoking like he's just coming in all like, I don't know what it's like, 40s 50s, like he was coming right off a freaking like a noir drama kind of thing, dude. He looked so good. I liked it. Hey, I got to have some fun at this episode. Unfortunately, Barry missed out on all that bits of it. But yeah, I really like this episode, guys. I don't really know what to say. We finally officially named the forces as they are in the show. Because I was like, there isn't a time force. And I can't really remember what the still force allows people to do. I know it's the opposite of the speed force, but I forget what abilities that actually allowed. So they went with it. And that's fine there. I like the little time force reference in the beginning. But yeah, that's all I've got, guys. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We carry on the conversation after the video. Remember, full unedited reactions are going to be available over on Patreon, or become a member here on the channel itself. Huge shout out to some of our legend patrons who are Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, and Antoine Rodriguez. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you everybody who's been joining over there and helping support the channel and helping keeping this content flowing, because I'm definitely doing a lot more than I used to, but I love it, man. I've got such a drive and passion for this, guys, and it's all thanks to you all. Everybody who's been liking the videos, supporting in the comments, joining the Discord. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next episode of The Flash. Take care, everybody.